other down in losers finals. Looking for a date with, who is it? Could it be MK Leo? Could it be Spargo? Nope, it's none other than Manny. That fella has really, really cemented himself as a fantastic London force. And now these two are looking to squirrel it out on those beautiful waves of Hollow Bastion. As we get on into it, looks like Zone with the opening gambit. Darkstalker on 54 right now, but that just gets him ever closer to a little bit of a go meter. But Zone with the Tumble Dryer actually able to catch him very awkwardly there. Doesn't go for the shield grab despite being in a perfect position. Instead, looking to just keep the pace going, and that's the name of the game against someone like Darkstalker. Tempo, pace. It's so important not to let your guard down, which is very frustrating for some players. You know, playing Ultimate, sometimes you really do have to slow it down and sort of, God forbid, walk in neutral. But alas, against Darkstalker, he is going to force you to make a choice at every opportunity. And if you don't make the right one, if you don't flip that coin, if that Time Wizard comes up tails, he might just steal away from you. As Darkstalker looking to find a kill here at 138. He's got the power available. He's got the go on lock. But Zone with the consistency, the power geyser. A fantastic retreat there. Tried to threaten the grab, but it didn't quite find a punish. As he makes his way in. Darkstalker here is a Terry main with a Sonic secondary. Originally a Sonic main. Hell, some who have seen the depths have even seen the Wario, but it looks like Zone is seeing the depths of that heartless portal here in the castle. Grab comes through, sends him out with the back air, but you're not quite at the ledge there, Zone. Let's see if you can make it all the way. 2-frame comes out, but he's not quite ready for it. Let's see what we can find. One more should do it. Let's see if we can find a jump back air. Instead, there's a forward tilt as we're equalized 0-0. See if Zone can make a little bit of control. Burning Knuckle going to beat it out. Meanwhile, the shift isn't quite enough. Tempts himself back up. Immediate rising Tumble Dryer. Washing Machines live longer with Calgon as 4, count 'em, 4 multi-hits come through. It's dash attack as well. Looks like Zone is just trying to keep Dante in disadvantage. Doesn't matter how. Could be 1, it could be 2%. As long as Darkstalker is put on the back foot, you are winning. And that is the danger with the patience that is required. Fantastic angle as well, but the Burning Knuckle, immediate retreat. Hold the shield, brother, but you don't hold it quite well enough. As Darkstalker does retain stage control. A couple of back airs flying out. The Burning Knuckle does go wide as the Feral Flare comes out. Apologies, that's a League of Legends term. Definitely should have brought that up here. God forbid. 163. Have you ever seen a Palutena live so long? Linnaeus coming out, doesn't quite get the shield grab, and that will be his death. Ferret cannot be feeling too happy about that one. But if the grab had connected, would definitely have been a fantastic maneuver. Looks like the flare going to send him up, but Darkstalker with a high recovery, sending him all the way down low. Looks like Zone isn't quite confident enough to chase him off just yet. Definitely feeling that they can pull it out. The reticle keeping him safe, but the power dunk comes through, falls out of it. He just needs to find a back air, just needs to find a back throw. 177 is looking mighty dangerous, but Zone just can't find a little bit of an angle as finally a kill comes out. 1-1, 3:30 on the clock. Can we find anything that can make Zone a little bit richer in terms of game statistics? Let's find out. As the down air comes through, fantastic mix-up. The dash grab isn't going to do it. The dash attack isn't going to do it either, as the final hit of the neutral air is not quite enough. See, looks like Darkstalker maintaining stage control, forcing Zone into the corner, but this is not Zone's first rodeo. He's been here before. As the dunk comes through, sends him out. Dante on 37, but it's almost a saving grace. You know, you can't quite use those power geysers, but who needs them, as the weight of that buckler might just be enough to keep Zone in this game. Retreats to the center platform. There's another dunk. Can we get a throw? It's not just enough, as a rising tackle answers the question of, can I throw you into the abyss? Hey, spoilers. The answer is no. As we move on into game 2, a very, very close one between these two players, but looks like Dante eking out at the start. Now, if you're not aware of, you know, the London scene, or even the personalities of the players. I will say this, if there were words I could use to sum up both players, as cheesy as it sounds, I'll hold that. I'll take that, you know, I'll take that corniness, so to speak. Zone, consistency, Dante, comeback. These two players have reserves. These two players have very deep tanks. They have been in this before. They are willing to go the whole way. And ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between and beyond, we will be following them through that entire journey right now as Dante, once again, deja vu. Looks like it's Zone with the opener, as looks like we can make our way back, trying to hold on to a little bit of stage control as the Rising Tumble Dryer comes through, sends him off to the other side, but Zone actually choosing to retreat there. Teleport cancel coming out, but before he can go for a falling there, hit with a Rising Tackle, sent off with a Power Dunk as well. Darkstalker just forcing a choice, forcing a maneuver. If Zone does not make a choice immediately, Dante's going to get the edge. And that's where it happens. That Mike Tyson quote, right? Everyone, and I mean everyone, has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And that is the ethos of Dante. That is the ethos of Darkstalker. But Zone is looking to challenge it. Gets the roll in, punishes the Power Geyser, and now he's forced off stage. No two-frame to speak of now, as we're looking for a bit of a bear. The short hops, just trying to feel out. What's Darkstalker's plan? Hey, the plan is aggression. The plan is attack right now as he's just hitting options. Finally, looks like he doesn't quite the bear he wants now. Forced back to the platform, no trump to speak of. Gonna see if he can get the grab. Instead, going for a jump out of shield. Very safe option. Remember, folks, you don't have to just nair out of shield. You can just jump, or you can leave. You can run away. Hollow Bastion, not the biggest stage, but you can still do it, right? You know, all I'm saying, all I'm saying. As we move on up, Tumble Dryer catching the dunk, sending him up. Zone with the advantage. A bunch of multi-hits connecting. Fantastic stuff, but still 50% on Dante. Definitely going to flame Horizon if you give him the chance. Falling Bear is fantastic. Great roll read as well. Looks like Zone is really starting to clue in, really starting to download the fantastic aggressive options of Darkstalker, but one Burning Knuckle. That's all it takes. If you want to download, it's got to be Tesco Mobile. Unless you're looking at LimeWire, it could be curtains for you there, Zone. But hey, he's still in the lead. If he can find a back throw at ledge, if he can find a back air, it could be good. But Go is on board, and alas, Dante is looking to punish, and that has got to be catastrophic for Zone. What a fantastic lead they had. What a fantastic confidence they were displaying, but in the blink of an eye, in the breath of a sparrow, Dante has reversed it, taken it back, and now it's up to Zone to find a kill very soon here, find a fantastic edge guard, find a back air, there it is, son, but instead he goes for the instant dash attack, trying to read a neutral get up. Dante very commonly trying to find it, doesn't quite have the time for a turnaround grab, as a face first explosive flame does take it, and Zone, he's not out of it yet. He's still got time. He's still on the clock. Explain yourself. There's Zone. The flames coming through. There's the two-frame into dash attack. Something we haven't seen all game. There's the up air. 102. The Go is live. The Tumble Dryer is flying. And now Zone could be getting a little bit antsy as you see that down air there, trying to buy himself a bit of aerial space with the flare as well. There's the forward tilt a little bit early, but the nair just has the frame data to make it work. If we can find a back air, if we can find a back throw, if we can find a dash attack, it could be it. There's one. Goes to the down throw. Can we find it? Instead tries to read the air dodge into the ground. And Dante is looking at a comeback. It's all labeled on the frontal cortex of his mind. How do I bring it back? Where is the kill? What is the condition? Because Zone just wants a back air. Zone just wants a back throw, but if you back it up too far, Dante's going to overtake you, as a Power Geyser must be coming, must be on the horizon, keeping him spaced, buying up a little bit of credit. Zone more than happy to short hop those guys, as though, let's see if he can come it up. Just so safe safe these two players are playing. We have had so little advantage, but the teleport into the up air could be curtains. Perfect parry. As we move on in. Looks like Zone is positioning himself at the end. He wants that back throw. Immediately, the power geyser comes out, but Zone with the discipline, holding himself to a standard, and that standard says, I will not fall to your nonsense, Dante. Fantastic stuff as we tie the setup 1-1. And ladies and gentlemen, kings, queens, and in-betweens, girls, blokes, and non-binary folks, we're heading to town and city. And I should hope that these first two games have kind of clued you in to the history of these players. You know, there are a lot of... How's the most sort of specific way to put this? There's a lot of options being taken that are not specifically optimal, with very big asterisks, so to speak. You know, you'll see Zone going for these very hard F smashes, trying to read an air dodge into ground, which Terry shouldn't do, right? But Darkstalker does. These two are so used to playing each other. Darkstalker not able to make his way off stage, and so you'll see Zone going for things like down tilt 2 frames because he can put Darkstalker into a position where finally he shows a crack of weakness. Right now as the auto reticle comes through, there's the 2 frame, there it is, sends him out once again, just looking for a little bit of damage. There's another one, sends him out, could keep it coming now. Can we see a third? There's the perfect parry, but instead kind of throws off the timing as the wings send him. Buddy, if you're outside of London and you come down the Caledonian Road, don't let Umar Eats dissuade you, because Brandon's looking to try the wings as the falling tumble dryer comes out, sends him up onto the platform as well, but he doesn't get the turnaround grab. Just the roll behind him as well. There's the dash attack, sends him out. Feral Flare not going to come quite out now as the crack shoot comes out as well, but countered by the heels of this goddess. Let's see if Darkstalker can find a way in, and Zone making fantastic use of this platform. Dante not really able to find a fantastic option, as in jumping and then committing. He's more of a run-in, commit, and then jump kind of character, you know? And so if you can utilize those platforms, you can really buy yourself a lot of time, a lot of tempo. And I hate to sound like a broken record. I hate to sound like your grand's gramophone, but alas, tempo is the name of the game against Darkstalker. If he finds an example, if he finds an advantage, if he finds a way to keep hitting buttons in your face, he will make you pay. He will happily take coin flips. Right now as the wave dash onto the stage, looks like Zone trying to find themselves a little bit of space right now, drops the platform, last hit of the up air. He's going to do it as well as the dash attack comes through, sends him out. There's the flare. Can we get a 2 frame instead? Looking for a back air, but he just fast falls a little bit too quick. Crack shoot sends him out using these trains. You ever seen those Jackie Chan movies where he runs along the train? Looks like what Zone is doing right now, but he's run out of carriages. He's run out. Alas, the train strikes have come early, brother. You've got nothing but track. Can you make it happen right now? As a couple of fares, a couple of down airs coming through as well. It's just a skirmish, but this is where Darkstalker thrives. Looks like the armor beats through the fire, but Zone bringing the flames. Get your Guitar Hero controllers out, fellas. It's looking mighty rough right now. Dante on the cusp of being 3-0'd. If he cannot make his way back, if he cannot find an insane advantage, some would say he needs go. Let's see if that's true. Let's see if it's true at all. Suddenly a dash attack comes through, beats him out, sends him up. That's where you want to catch Terry slipping now, but looks like Zone was a little bit too ornery, a little bit too antsy with that forward smash there, but who can blame him? If you can snip, if you can snap Terry before he hits that go, there is no reason not to do it. Immediate Buster Wolf reverse coming out, 35% on Zone, not too bad, but it can rise very, very quickly. A parry might do it, but multi-hits are a thing there, brother. Sakurai can't save you now. He's working on something new. As the dunk comes down, sends him out. Looks like Zone trying to find his way back on. Can he find a roll? Instead going for a rising up air, but that was quite an ambitious action. You tell me, Twitch chat, I have not seen Darkstalker go for a short hop option that rising up air could possibly cover. Alas, the blink of an eye, Dante has deleted 2 stocks from the game, but a laser will do it, and the blinding light will lead you to St. Peter's pearly gates as Zone leading the set 2-1. And this has got to be a very, very, well, I'm not going to mince my words, got to be very stressful for Dante. You know, they've just come off of a very surprising loss at Stratford. Normally a guaranteed top seed here at Meltdown. And that is not to discredit Zone. They are absolutely a fantastic player, but Darkstalker, they've said it themselves, they're not happy when they underperform. They are, you know, a self-proclaimed anime protagonist. They are looking for the power-up. They are looking for the final fight. But if Zone is looking to cut that short, Darkstalker is going to be getting the early train home. As with the neutral coming out, we are back to town and city as the night sky looks upon us, as these freakish little owl creatures look upon this dastardly sight. Immediate face first flare coming out into an up air. Good stuff from Zone, really mixing up, really buying himself space as he forces Darkstalker up. 91 looks like he needs to find a kill soon, but the go is active, and Darkstalker can make his way back to the center. Could spell trouble. Sends him up, there's the jab, there's the guys that catches him on the top, but one more is what is needed. And you saw Zone using this platform before. It's a godsend. It's a real eye-opener. Whoop, as finally a Buster Wolf comes through and sends Zone out. And it was 35 down to 0, folks. Dante finds the comebacks in even the filthiest of scenarios. And just a little something from me, folks. You know, like, I know this is in Town and City, right? This is like kind of canon. You all saw that trailer where Tom Nook was like, "Oh, Isabel is in Smash Brothers." Do the residents of this town just kind of come up and watch an old-style basketball player and a goddess just beat the fuck out of each other? Is that like a common thing? I played a little bit during lockdown, but I didn't quite remember Animal Crossing being like this. Maybe I'm just a noob. You know? Speaking of noobs, though, not going to finish that sentence. Let me reset for you. Speaking of fantastic players, though, it looks like Zone is eating a bit of punishment, but an immediate kill into Wave Dash is going to equalize. Dante on 0%, face first into the flare, but there's not a whole lot of room to retreat there, Zone, as the rising tumble dryer comes on out, sends him out, but he's still able to buy himself a bit of space. That could be what is important. You need breathing room, you need time to think as you fall out with a power dunk, but that's not a luxury you're going to be awarded too often there, fella. There's 2 tumble dryers into a foot. I'm sure there's a category for that. Never mind. As we move on out, Feral Flare coming out as well, sends him up with a reticle as well, catches him on the way up. If he can find one more, that could be it, but alas, the dash attack will have to suffice as he forces him out. Finally, looks like Dante is going high, rising up air again, just to force out any kind of preemptive power dunk. I guess that's what they're going for. But once again, this platform is doing so much work for Zone. They're doing a fantastic job right there. No smashes required. We've got to see a back air, but instead an auto turnaround. Buster Wolf howls into the night there. As Zone suddenly on the back foot once again. Dante is looking to stretch this all the way. Looks like Nut Roast is getting the night bus home because Dante wants to push that 140 into another stock. What do we think there, folks? As another Nair comes through, sends him out. Burning Knuckle to get him back, but he's got a couple of platforms to make himself back, but instead plays it a little bit safe, is instead punished by the flare. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Despite 4.5 minutes of non-stop action, it is equal. It is mono a mono, but Darkstalker is the one with the gas, with the reserves. He's got that go. Meanwhile, Zone, it's nothing but consistency. It's nothing but heart, so to speak, as Dante on 73. Able to air dodge through the power dunk, but you don't have that luxury for too often there, fella. He forces him down, sends him out with the forward air, immediate dash attack. That buckler gonna send you nice and far, but Zone preempting the aggressive option. Fantastic work from Darkstalker not to go for something there and be eaten by a shield grab to make it on out. There's that saving platform Zone has had so much success on. He's not looking to utilize it too often. Now sends him up. One more hit will do it as the buckler into the mouth of Dante. Zone making his way to grand finals. And that was a nail biter through and through. You'll see it a lot with top players. You'll see it a lot with people with such fantastic fundamental understanding of the game. Sometimes kind of like heart or sometimes tempo really does overtake what could be general knowledge, in the sense that you'll see these top players, you know, you'll jump onto top 8 of some North American tournament and you'll see